Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as we have discussed, this is the very last week of January, so we're gonna have the reading for February. So this is on a monthly reading. Okay, so if anyone new to the channel, I can introduce you. This is the channel specialized for Sagittarius, and here we will discuss and share with each other about knowledge, wisdoms, especially spiritual growth, and advices on how to heal and how to start. And well, the reason why I want to emphasize the introductions today because I stumbled across a couple of channels recently, and they introduce themselves as the practice of dark magic, and the topics is easily cause the interest, draw the interest from Sagittarius, because we are very spiritual sign, and we always curious about like new things, and this is nothing new when it comes to dark magic. Now they declare that dark magic is not something harmful. I don't know, because I'm not from that side. However, this is my opinion. The dark magic is never popular because they always hiding. Now, and if you use your ability and your that kind of power and spread the messages to cause fears to people, to cause anxieties, that is not right. And more than that, these people actually want people to join their courses of healings using dark magics, whatever they do, subscribe to their like memberships to make money. Now again, it's wrong, because for the light power, knowledge, wisdoms are free, and guidance always provided for free. That's why I only have the donate buttons if you want to donate, and that's it's up to you. However, the sharing is always the same, and it will be unconditional, and that is to show how the difference, what is dark and what's a light. It's very simple. If it's free guidance, if it's from the heart, if it's for the betterment for people, if about sharing, if it's about helping each other, supporting each other, spiritually speaking, now that is what we heading toward. So if I welcome everyone to the channel, because of course you know that here we are in the light, and we have a lot of blessings from spirits, and they watching and providing us messages every day. Okay, now about February, let's speak about February. So first of all, we have to remember this year is about the year of reorder things. So there will be a lot of chaos might be caused in the air, because of course that all the fallen angels, or like these people from the dark, they fear that they're losing their controlling power so far in the world, because the lie is taking place, and to allow this era of Sagittarius in particularly together with humankind worldwide for the next decade, or at least another cycle. But this is gonna be a couple of cycles. It's not just one cycle, right? And that's why all the leader from the lie start to emerging, like all the star were born, and this year is the revelations of who they are. Then we will work together as one, with the same message that I've just telling people. So if you're online, watch out for the intention of people, what they're trying to do. If they just want to make some money to pass by, no harm to people, that's all right, because that's the need of everyone. We all need money. But if they utilize the belief, the trust from you to make money, and then you're trying to make you hooked, addicted to their practices, then it's wrong. So we have to be very real, keeping our guard up, during this time, especially this years, and focus on what we've been guided, what we're needing, especially when it comes to foundations for the new cycle. And when everything start to being revealed, you will see the utility unite. So unite you, so you need unity. Yes, the unity of all the light, light workers, healers, and all the followers of the light will be very strong by the end of this year, right? So we're not stumbling. But right now, February, the main theme is it's still about, creativities, especially when it comes to beauties, art, architectures, communications, and also things about how I say material, the new way to create materials. This is very personalized to each individual of us. That's why we all have a different abilities. We have different skills. So it depends on which sectors, which area that you are in, and you will know exactly when the times arises and when the chances, presented to you. We have the full moon on the 6th of February, and we have the first full moon on the 6th of January. So it's quite roughly a month, and it's gonna be a lot of new clarities, especially when it comes to opportunities from now, because the energy is opening just now, until the 6th of February. Probably there will be a lot of different chances and luck comes toward you. Now we have Venus conjunct with Neptune on the 16th, Mercury sextile with Neptune on the 4th of February. So the 4th, the 16th, so the first 2 weeks of February, the beauties, the luxuries, the comfortness, something about feeling comfortable with yourself, like being confident again with yourself. So this is quite a great feelings. And then we have the sun's moving to Pisces after the 22nd, 23rd of February. So we're coming into Pisces seasons, and then Pisces season is also about art, is about unconventional, very kind of like quirky ideas, like very inventive ideas, and you got it all because Sagittarius is one of the signs that hold all the original ideas. Okay guys, so let's go straight to the cards and we'll see what February have for us. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the Oracle card first and we will see what we have for February 2023. And this reading, I'm gonna do the full Celtic spread. Just to see that if we can pull out all the details of what we need to focus on or what we need to avoid. Okay, now the first card for February 2023 is, and by the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow, and everyone please give me a like to the video to help other Sagittarius who still struggle on their journeys to find us, because I believe that our channel is one of the most attentive and informative channel that might be very useful for younger generations. Thank you very much. Now let's see what we have. The first card for February. The Hare, Other World, Shape-Shifting Fertility. That's exactly what I'm expecting and what I was talking about. So the portal is open now, so people start to jump. It's like a take a leap of faith time for people, and we will jump like one by one. Like each group and follow each other. It's like a long queue of jumping through the hoop, and this is what we expecting in February, and properly opportunities start to pop up, and you stumble across many different ideas and chances recently, and there will be more coming in for you. Other world, shifting and fertility. This is a great feeling. This is the feeling of the clan moving, not just one person. This is like the collective manifestations through the years, especially last years. That's because that's why a majority of Sagittarius went through a very painful transformation last year. Only by that you can be awakened. Like, because the universe try to wake you up, because I say it's time. It's a time for you to use your forces, your abilities, your gift to contribute to the cause, of the light. That's why the introductions I mentioned about the dark and things like that today, because I stumbled across a few channels recently, and it was really, really annoying, to be honest, to see that. I can see right away why it's wrong, why these people should be banned, or should be like ignored. But unfortunately, the spiritual blessings are very sacred, and it's very you know um, chooses only for those being chosen. And then we have to we have to go and spread that light, that wisdom to people. And that's why we tend to go through things more harsh than other people or ordinary people, for that reasons. Okay, now the second card, let's see what we have. Actually, I want to use the second card as the unicorn. One card for the unicorns, because this card is more about, how I say, I have the feeling this card is designed for Sagittarius, the unicorn. It's very strange. I know it's not specifically for Sagittarius, but to me, I can relate to the spirit of whoever that designed this deck. So the unicorn, we had number 34. Cosmic Pearl, expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to angelic realm. Wow. Do you know, when we take the leap of faith this time, I was answering Pelizas today to his comment, and I say sometimes waiting is not about waiting. Waiting is about actually the time for you to prepare, or to really, really, look at things that we used to not have the habit to do. So we didn't have that habit to do in the past. So because we want to make sure everything's right, everything for aligned with our feelings, with our higher self purpose, because we want to feel the joy of doing whatever that might come up in the future, near future opportunities. So expand your psychic gifts, open the gate in the angelic realm. This is like the gathering time of the recognitions of the universe onto Sagittarius, or at least the group of people that been pursuing the spiritual growth. So in our channel, with the members that we have so far, I'm pretty sure I can guarantee you that all of you are in the group that I'm trying to guide here. And because this is the urge from the universe asking me to share the messages. As I say, this year is the year of changes, and when it changes, the order will be converted. And whenever the orders being converted, changes take place, the group of people holding on powers and profits, like selfishness group, they will stir up the spiritual attacks. That's why we will have to hold ourselves 10 foot tall, 10 feet tall, with pride, with wisdoms, and confident about what we know. And that's exactly why we hear and discuss about knowledge rather than doing tarot. Okay, now let's go with one card with I want one card with the angel answers. Normally we use that for yes and no, but this is not yes and no. I want to see what angels want to tell us. That's too much. I will use that card instead of these two. Now let's see what the card that what angels want to tell us in the near future. Wow. Definitely in the near future. That leap of faith that you're about to take to get to the world of abundance, the world of blessings, the world of the light, the world that you are not contaminated by these dark forces anymore. That day is just right around the corner in a blink of an eye. So focus on yourself, self-development, self-healing. Focus on your spiritual wisdom. I mean, all the knowledges that you've been collecting, including all the information that we share here. And make it something personal for yourself. Because you know exactly what, your soul know exactly what they're looking for. Just feel it. Use your intuitions to synchronize with yourself. And then you can see things with different views. Okay, now one card for love and relationships in February. I actually see love. I see like, gentle touch. I feel things very gentle coming toward people. It's like the breeze of healing coming in for people, and that is great. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. That's what I say. I feel like there's someone seeing you going through these transformations and how strong you are, how brave you are, especially when you start to take the leap of faith. Whatever that you think is a leap of faith in your life, it can be moving out, it can be changing job, it can be going create some things, or it can be even something to renew yourself, whatever that you think is the leap of faith to you. As long as you do it, there will be someone seeing you doing that, and they want to offer you a hand, a very gentle touch of healing. That is what I hear, right? Okay, guys, so let's go to the tarot and we will see what we have with the tarot. Okay, now the full Celtic press today for February 2023. Things are going up, and to be honest, just be sure that you keep all the informations for yourself, because as I say, before the energies consolidated, when all the members of the line start to get awakened, because it's still in the process of awakening of some groups of the people. They still, because it's the queue, right? We cannot just awake everyone at once. It's a queue, but the closest to the divine timing of the collective gathering, the more massive of the crowd gonna be awakened. And when you are safe in the safe zone, I mean, when you officially into the other side, the upside down world, to the light, that is when you start to able to enjoy and relax. But for now, don't reveal your intentions or your doings to anyone unless you really trust that person. But to be safe, just do it secretly. The reason why I say that, because as I say, they don't want the orders to be changed. So as long as they know what you're doing, yeah, they will find a way to ruin it and distract you and destroy you once again. Now, with the general energies of Sagittarius, is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here is actually in the reverse energies here. So you are stepping out of the time of manifestations. So so you start to kind of like you start seeing things coming into reality for yourself. But this time, if you pay attention and if you notice that things start to happening, then you know right away that, oh, hang on, that is the moment of manifestation into reality. And the time you record that, your spiritual level will be upgraded to another level. And that is exactly what this card is about. The cosmic pearl is something about you start to be like the DNA inside you is being activated. The spiritual DNA, the light, the DNA of the light worker, the light of the healers, the light of the magicians, the light of a shaman, the light of the witches, whatever you want to call it, but it's the psychic DNA will be activated. So February is it's a month of fresh breeze, very refreshing. It's refreshing the whole system, and it activates the new system for you. With the Four of Cups that I see here. Now let's see the challenge. The challenge of this is what is the challenge? Come on, spirits, please show me the challenge of February. Right, okay, so this card, the challenge is the Two of Wands. There will be some sort of like waiting or some sort of like this is not stagnations, but there is something that you still need to figure out here. So we need to clarify this card because it's quite important to see. It's like you know the ideals where you want to head to, but there is something missing. But the good things here is you will be in the action energies with the Four of Cups in the reverse energy here. Okay, so let's see in the recent past how Sagittarius doing in the recent past, which is, let's say, January. The Page of Wands, yep. You start to kind of like gather back all these energies, and you start to feeling like it's time to start something new. And this is the trait of the sign. We always evolve, and we always want to renew ourselves once in a while. There will be a small evolutions, and there will be a big evolutions by the end of this every cycle. And this is exactly how you become. People are on the energies of the risings with the Page of Wands. That's why the Four of Cups is being reversed. Now let's see. Where is that you exactly want to head to, or what your higher self message? With the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles here, What? The Ten of Wands. Is that your mentality with the Ten of Wands? Okay, so now the Five of Pentacles here is your higher self trying to show you the changes of the contrast of where you're heading toward. So I think right now you're feeling like you're gonna be alone once again. That is your feeling, because everything been stripped off in your environment with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands here. Even though that you have the energies of taking action, and it's been building up for the past 2 months about that. There is something about you feeling unsure. Okay, now we'll clarify this and we will see what is that is about. So what coming toward you is the King of Cups. I had the feeling, of course it's a time that we're trying to take a little faith here, but because when you take a little faith is when you unlock everything. You unlock that map of abundance, of love, of like the dream life you ever always wanted, you always dreamt about. So the King of Cups is somewhere that love is actually coming to find you. So just make it that way. However, right, you're not quite keen on this person. That's the funny things. That's why spirit advise you to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the step you are guided to take. So don't put pressure on yourself. If you don't like, then you don't like, right? But this person seems to be very keen, very sincere, and they are so patient on you. And it's 14th of February is Valentine's Day, so you probably got the love. Okay. And I think that's why you're gonna be in that kind of lonely stage. Because I think this universe trying to guide you, trying to show you who is the right one, who is the one to love, who is safe to love, who is worth making the effort. And that's why you will be isolated from other energies and contacts, even though other people's might be more tempting. I know you very well, but trust me, just go with the flow and enjoy the now. That is all we need to do, and focus on the money. That's what I can advise you. Okay, now let's see in your environment. Let's see what we have. In your environments, I will pull a card in the middle. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. There will be some kind of like interference from the universe to force you to recognize the Two of Cups that you need to see. You actually know it. You're aware of it. However, you're still unsure. There's something that you're unsure about everything. This is kind of strange, isn't it? Or maybe because it's not the top priority for you right now, so it doesn't really bother you that much. That kind of feeling. But you're aware of the person. You met this person before. This is not the new one. And this is not the old one either. It's not your ex. This is someone you knew before. The second card is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that explained me to me better. So it's kind of like you feel like if you give this kind of romantic stir up a second chance or another chance, you're just afraid that it's not work, because maybe that's why you are a bit confused now, because obviously that there was some incompatibilities between people in the past. It's just because of the sojourneys were different, the goal is different. So when we don't have the same goal, the common goal with each other, it's really difficult to find a common voice to work with each other. So that is the thing. But speaking of that, there was no drama and toxic situations here with these people, right? So make sure that you don't ask me about your toxic ex or your toxic husband, ex-husband, right? Anything toxic is just must be gone by all means. Okay, now let's see what we have. The next one, hope and fear. Now let's see what we hope and fear here for February 2023. That card wants to come out, so right. The Two of Swords, yep. That's exactly what it's about. So February is the month that you got this new fresh energy pumped in for you. That's why the Four of Cups being in reverse. But you have, but for some reason, you're feeling like you're being isolated, like, and leaving you one connection solely. Now that is a sign of how the universe have people. It's they can do that like a click like that. They just need to transcend, or open the switch or close the switch. If they open the heart chakra, you love that person. If they switch that, if they turn off that heart chakra line, you don't love that person. It's just as simple as that. Right. So don't make love complicated. It's all about when you are approved to be with someone, because the spirits always know, your higher self always knows exactly who signed the same contract with you, who signed the same goal with you, and which period of time they're meant to be with you. So don't be surprised. Keep your mind and your heart open, because you don't want to miss things, especially when you're being provided with knowledge. But that's why you're here with me. If you already got the knowledge and you didn't do it, then you cannot blame anyone, right? But when you don't know things, then that's fine. Okay, so the last card, not the last card, but the outcome energy is the Nine of Cups. Things, it's the revelation month, and especially after the 6th of February, when the full moon is taking place, I'm expecting a lot of revelations, from business to love, whatever that matters to you. Let's clarify this reading and we will find out the details of everything. Now the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in reverse energy. It's this is like your manifestation start to shape up for you with the sun. Yep. So things gonna be very fast, and you'll be very happy because all your wish is being fulfilled. Now, this is the grand lottery that we were talking in the oracle message a couple of weeks ago, and it's on its way. This is amazing. Now the challenge, let's see what is the challenge is. The Two of Wands. So why the Two of Wands is here? The challenge. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. That's right. Okay, so I know why the challenge is the Two of Wands. This is like the impatience, the how I say, the impulsiveness of people want to push things ahead and make things happen. And this time we have to practice the non-control issue. We don't want to control the outcome of the future. We only want to focus on the moment right now and let the universe to have you unfold things. The Queen of Wands here, it's like the Six of Wands. So you're getting yourself ready. That's why you're feeling like you want to come out to the sun now and bathe in the sun, right? And you will, to be honest. But you will have to go through these two process, and I will clarify that, and I will explain why. Now, in the past, the Page of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups. You know what? That is your divine soulmate right there. I don't know who's ever, if you resonate with the story, please leave me the comment so we can share the opinions and maybe tips on how to solve something if you stuck with something. But in the recent past, you already met this person, or even right around this time of the year, because it's allow you to celebrate and be blossoms in February. But in the recent past, you kind of like know, or you kind of like feel. However, you're not sure if you want. It's the Five of Cups here. You're not sure if you want, and it's a Seven of Pentacles too. You're not sure if you want to hand your cup over to the person or not. And this person is so keen. They are so sincere. They just say they just want you to take it, take it. Why don't you take it? It's here. Something like that. It's kind of cute, to be honest. If you resonate with this energy, then congratulations. This is so cute. And it's very Sagittarius too. Sagittarius like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Isn't that you? Okay. That's what my sense of humor, right? But I kind of understand Sagittarius very well. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, let's see what we have. Now, this is the message from your higher self. It will explain a lot of things. With the King of Pentacles, right? Okay. So you know, Spirit want you to tell you something. The King of Pentacles here is someone trying to. This is the test from the universe. It's also not quite a test. You can consider it as a test. But to me, this is like someone trying to distract you off the King of Cups by showing you the money, but they will never give you a penny. If you see the pentacles here, that it's away from you. So this person is someone that's coming forth and by playing like a mind game, a child game with you, something like that, and because their attention is to keep you isolated and cold. So that's your higher self trying to tell you to stay away from that person. It's like a devil card here. Yeah, it's the same idea. It's the same energy. The Ten of Wands. Let's see the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Six of Cups. So whoever that you're dealing with, that's in the ex-husband, ex-wife, or the house that you cannot be sold. February, something will happen for you because the sun is a great news coming in. It will be sold for you with the Ten of Wands here. So that situations will come to an end and you will be free. Great news. If you resonate with this, congratulations. Now with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is clarified by, right, okay, so card's a bit stiff now. I wonder. The King of Cups is clarified by, I will pull one card in the middle. The King of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, it's a divine timing. So it's, as I say, the universe always know how to implant people in your life, and there's one of them will be someone that might be accompanying you in the future. It's like a common patterns of how we detect the things in our lives, and when we start to practicing all these things, it allows you to see things clearer and make decisions smarter with wisdom. A lot of people implanted to your life to teach you lessons or the karmic payment, things like that. But one of these people gonna be the one that might be meant to be with you. However, it's common pattern doesn't mean that they don't have odd patterns. So be careful with that. It's like reading newspapers, reading stories, reading novels, reading scientific books. We always have to filter to see what is compatible with our situations. Don't assume everything gonna be your case, if you understand what I mean. Especially it's a collective energy here. But all I say is, in February, especially with the Valentine's Day, no wonder there will be a lot of like the seed of the love is about to blossom. It's about to grow. It's making a small plant. It's still the early days for people. That's the feeling of the energies. It's very fresh. It's very new. Okay, now the Five of Cups. Let's see. So your time of loneliness coming to an end very soon. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Yep. You see what I mean? So the universe sent all these people, even the King of Pentacles here, to come to show you how lonely you are, how isolated you are, and how cheeky they are, to contrast the King of Pentacles with the King of Cups, to allow you to recognize who is the one that meant for you. Now, if you love that person or not, it doesn't matter, right? I say the person meant for you because they provide you the healing, they provide you just sufficient emotional boost for you to go and do your stuff. Okay, so now the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by this card on the top, the Lovers. Because you kept thinking about the past experiences with someone, right? And you're confused, and that is allow the King of Pentacles or whoever is that, like a flings in your environment, to start to come back. And they come back, but to be honest, you know, this is because they are being transcended, so they actually not aware of what they're doing. Only you know when you have the knowledge that we share here. So when they come back, they're doing those things like promise you things, drawing you a picture, but never do anything, and you start to feeling, hang on, you know, like what is that is about? That is when you realize that, oh, okay, so the universe trying to use all these people to show me something. The time you start to think that way is the time you realize everything that you need to know. That's all I can say. And that's why the Two of Swords coming out and saying it's the time to practice this. The universe wants to see if you're able to do this. The Two of Swords is clarified by Justice. This is the karmic payment year. Of course, it's the new start, it's a new trend, it's a new creative energies, it's a new era, but it also the karmic payment year. Now, the legal process that you're dealing with, it will be ended too. And also the universe wants you to claim your own justice by removing those people that kept doing the same things. Let's put it that way. And the same things are very out of date, and it's kind of like annoying, and it doesn't, take you anywhere. So that is the justice card is about. So and also based on this, a lot of contacts will be removed for you, will be stopped for you. So don't be surprised. You should celebrate instead, because they want to leave you one connections that you always wanted, the true connections that you always wanted. And the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. What else I want to say? So it's gonna be good month. It's gonna be a blossom month. It's gonna be a revelation month. It's gonna be the month of finishing the unfinished for many people. From home, house, family, divorce to legal cases, courts, suing, or simply karmic payment for everything that you had lost. Now, the Nine of Cups. This is wonderful February that we are looking forward to. The last card, let's see, the Nine of Cups we have. I just use the first card. Wow. Guys, I cannot lie, right? I was about to pull in the middle and I say, hang on, no, I think it's the card on the top. That's it. Love's gonna find you. And love find you right when you went through the most tremendous, disastrous period once again in your life. And that is the sign of, you know who's the one for you. If they stick to you through high and low, rich and poor, doesn't matter what you got, they love you just because of who you are, and that's his love. Okay guys, so this is all I've got for you for February 2023. Hope you enjoy what I'm doing. If you like, please give me a like, a thumb up, or subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.